BagFuel, baby.
Now, I was telling that Disney put in their TV's programming up for sale.
Yeah.
So ESPN is up for sale. All those other things.
Really?
Is up for sale. Yeah.
Why y'all think that is?
From what I was told during COVID, when all the stuff was shut down and all the parks were shut down, they lost billions by not having all those rides going and things of that nature. So everything else is just to get back the money they've lost. They've been bleeding money, hemorrhaging money. People are not watching ESPN like that, like they used to. They'll watch their sports show, their favorite new commentators on YouTube or on whatever other outlets. Shannon Sharp, they're saying he's not going to go to ESPN. He might go to, FanDuel, and they're probably going to give him 40 or 50 million. Think about it. Gillian Wallows on Bleacher Report, and they gave them a large sum of money.
They're on Bleacher Report.
Not Bleacher, Barstool, but that's a sports company.
No, I got you.
You understand? So, and also ESPN had given Pat McAfee $80 million. They got to justify that. They just fired Mark Jackson. He's not going to be.
They got rid of Mark now?
Yeah, he's not part of the NBA broadcast team. That literally just came down the wire.
They got rid of Mark and Van Gundy?
Jalen Rose is gone. They had fired, 30?
Who's going to be doing the broadcast?
Mike Breen, I think Doc Rivers, and yeah, I'm going to tell you right now.
People forget Doc Rivers was on TV. He was doing that before.
Mike Breen, Doc Rivers, and Doris Burke.
DB, they can, but DB know the game.
She know the game.
DB from Queens.
And also, too, Disney got to make sure they hedge their bets because with the Jonathan Majors situation, too, he's so part of their Disney movie rollout. Something happened. They can't just get rid of him.
Yeah, Disney's in a bad way, huh?
Yeah.
Disney's in a bad spot.
They
got to pay the most from the writer's strike shit if they're going to really.
The writer's strike.
They have to pay out the most.
And the actors, too, went on strike.
They're in a bad spot right now.
They got enough money.
They got enough money. But their greed is crazy.
They got, even if they're bleeding money right now, it ain't nothing compared to what they got in the bank.
Let me tell you got rid of over 40 talents. You're looking to sell one of your biggest conglomerate, one of your biggest outlets. You got an actor who's you're hedging billions of dollars on, depending on if he's guilty or not. You know, there comes a time you're like, yo, we start doing the projections, we start doing the numbers. It's better to just jump ahead. Like you be saying, I'm a preventer, not a fixer. It looks like Disney's preventing.
If Disney could get Jonathan Majors to do the AI shit, they could watch their whole shit. If Jonathan Majors is put in a bad spot and they could get him to do the AI scan body shit,
here's the problem.
They good.
Here's the problem though, Ghost. Are they gonna have his AI face?
It's everything that when they take it.
Yeah, but the face is still a representation of whatever he would be guilty of. So if I'm known to do something really bad and they AI my face, it's still the whatever this jerk off did. You'd have to change his face completely.
What I know is on the movie end with Disney, I know these big major motion picture companies get investors outside for specific movies. That's how people get the producer credit, the executive producer credit, and all that type of stuff. They're losing money too. So in front, it looks like Disney. So on some real shit, say a movie costs $200 million, because Disney is a distributor. Okay, they can get somebody like ourselves to be like, yo, we want to put $100 million, $200 million in there. That's how all the big actors do it. They got the people that they know that's rich, the dude in Dubai and all that, and they invest into these movies and the rest of that stuff. So Disney, I think, is like they fronting a little bit. To me,
they fronting a lot of bit.
You know what I'm saying? To me, they fronting.
No, I'm not arguing with you. When you say fronting, I like where this is going. This is dope. Are they fronting? They're fronting to make it seem like they're in a bad space.
Yes.
Yes. Because you know what you can do?
Let's go.
Because
Let's go, asshole.
Because that justifies me doing all of this stupid shit. Now, if I wake up and I just want to fire all y'all motherfuckers, right? I can't just wake up and fire y'all niggas.
You need a reason.
I need a reason to fire y'all niggas. I can't say I gave Pat McAfee $80 million and I don't know what's up, so now I gotta fire y'all niggas. We got it in Disney. These motherfuckers is cousins. So they all friends. They all in the back office saying, I'm gonna sell you, I'm gonna try to sell you to Martin. You know what I'm saying? So you can still stay in place. Yep. I'm gonna sell you to so-and-so, but we gotta make it look like this is going on because we gotta make these changes. And if we don't do this, we're gonna get sued.
Other things too, huh?
I mean, also,
and they're trying to what?
They're trying to buy other things.
There you go.
Like they're trying to buy Hulu because Hulu's still 33% is owned by Comcast. So they're trying to buy it all out.
And Shannon Sharp too wants $50 million.
How they in trouble if they trying to buy shit? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Come on, they fronting. Yo, it's like Universal, right? Let's put it in music business.
Let's talk about Universal.
I will, but let's put it in fucking music business terms. Universal has Cash Money. Yeah. They have Def Jam. Def Jam ain't putting out a lot of music right now, right? They don't have a lot of artists, but you got Drake, you got Ice Spice, you got all these people that still generate money. Now, if Universal wanted to make some changes, where they gonna make the changes at? Where they losing the money at, right?
But could this be what Disney's going through right now, similar to what the music industry went through before they figured out streaming? Even though they were in trouble, you said it was a rough time, even though money was around. No?
Streaming ain't fixed.
But they bought money back to the game.
They bought money back into the game.
Before streaming, there was no budget so
could that be what Disney's going through on a smaller scale?
They got streaming.
They have this. They have
all the technology.
No, not streaming, but like how music was in a bad space, a down
But
space.
it was in a bad space because you were getting it for free. and then we were paying to make it, and then y'all were getting it for free.
But Disney, even Ghost had said it, the past few Marvel movies, they weren't all that good to you for the most part.
I liked it more than other people did, though.
Those movies be costing, on a low end, $400 million, $500 million.
Yeah.
They got to make back $3 billion. Some of those movies only made like $700.
They don't got to make back $3 billion.
Yes, they do.
But
no,
I'm watching a lot of shit on that. It's a lot of tax write-offs.
They have to make
budgets
back.
are not really that much that they're spending.
The Flash. They made what it made. They spent $200 million and made back what? $300 million.
But you got to look at But you got to look at the budget because I'm watching these people.
How is that a loss? That's
I'm on TikTok listening to the people.
Movie? Yeah, that's a loss.
That's
not my terminology.
I'm on TikTok listening to the people who are making the budgets for these movies.
Okay.
They project that's a projected budget. It's not the real budget. But they got, let's say Flash was made predominantly during 2020 when we had fucking COVID. Mm-hmm. So half of that is PPP and fucking it's money that they write off.
But in order for you to have a sequel, you have to hit a target number. If you don't hit that target number, it is considered a loss.
But considered in being is not the same thing.
Loss. It is a loss. I'm telling you, this is how they speak on it.
If
The
my budget
Rock,
is $400 million and I can write off $300 million.
It's still a loss to the. It's a loss to them.
The budget is really $100 million.
No, I understand that. Same thing like The Rock. He had the movie Black Adam. They said it bombed. No sequel. And it still made the money. You have to hit a target number for them to justify them putting out a number 2. It's no different than an album.
But you're not saying the same thing. You're saying two contradictory things.
This is their terminology. It ain't mine.
You're talking about justifying putting another movie out.
Yes.
Compared to if you actually made money.
They didn't make money.
And we're talking about box office. You're not talking about streaming that's still ongoing.
No.
This is a life game for them. It ain't a Star Wars has been making money since Star Wars been making money, nigga. It's not about a loss. They can take a loss on the new Star Wars movie.
Bro,
Scarface
took a loss at the box office and became one of the biggest cult movies and grossed more money after that.
Black Adam 2 not coming out. Bombed. Flash. They spent the money. Not coming out. Every time you don't hit a projected number, that is considered a loss to them. They're like, we did not make our money back to justify what we spent. That's it. This ain't my terminology.
You know what else was
this
a
ain't
loss?
my feeling.
You know
this
what else?
Is what they
you know
say.
what else was a loss? Batman. You know how many Batman movies has come out? You just switch the cast and change the fucking directors.
But
That's what that means.
You can't do that. Those are different companies.
They have cachet in the characters.
Okay.
The characters
Black Adam,
are forever.
No, Black Adam was within the DC universe. Batman for Warner Brothers, from whatever time that was, they're all independent movies. They don't coincide with the other ones. You know that, Ghost. Don't do that.
I get you.
It's no different than a record label. It made this amount of money.
So why is there a Beetle DC movie coming out? They have cachet still in these characters.
No, but that's the first movie. If that don't make the money it's expected,
it's not.
Yes, hold on. The reason why the Beetle movie came out, the reason why the Beetle movie came out was because all the other DC movies bombed. Yes or no? They had to bring. Hold on.
Coming out.
No. Hold on. They all bombed, and then what did they do? They got rid of all the cast. They got rid of everybody except Jason Momoa. Got rid of everybody and said, "We started from scratch. This never counted. We're gonna go with this right here." Bombed. No part 2. Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. Bombed. Never came out. No part 2.
That's just because the movie sucks, huh? That don't mean the character Green Lantern isn't in cartoons and all this other shit. The cash is in the character. It's not.
He's only looking at one aspect. That's why I'm just letting.
But I'm not. Hold on. Y'all keep saying I'm looking at it because when I'm like, the Flash made this much amount of money, why they ain't bringing it back? They're like, we bombed.
Okay, let me explain this to you. Okay, I'm gonna let you. I'll let you say the same thing 5 times. Okay, right? The reason why that they need the extra money is so they can take that money. They don't have to reforecast and borrow money from somebody else again. So when you have the $300 million and you make $400 million, it's just enough to pay out everybody who actually deserves money because it's money after that. They paid the actors, they paid everybody. So now we got our $300 million back. We got $100 million. Now, if I put in $300 million, I made $100 million. I was looking to make $1 billion. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna take my $100 million, which is profit, and keep it and move on. I don't have to make a number 2. I'll come back later on, not call it number 2, call it Beetlejuice World, and then it'll be the same fucking character and try it all over again. That's all they do.
It's not gonna be the same character.
Bro,
what you giving that?
I said a whole new character.
Huh?
Transformers has mad movies. Bombed,
nigga.
Bombed.
Yeah. And
Mark
then
Wahlberg Transformers bombed.
Yeah.
They just got a new Transformers out now.
Yeah, and then that's the one that made money for them.
You're missing the point.
Hold on.
By what you're saying, it should have never been another one.
They made a Bumblebee movie.
But when you said bombed, in what term? They made their money back. Even though it bombed, whatever it's still, they made their money back.
That's what we just said.
No, but we're talking about a dollar value. How you're looking at it like $100 million versus them making $900 million when they were expected to make back this. They're like, we still shot past this right here. Boom. But if the Flash only makes back $50 million, that's a loss.
In the box office.
Bro.
He's gonna, you gotta let him say it. Say it 7 more times. If they don't have this, it's a loss. And act like you're not hearing what we're saying. It's okay.
I'm not, but y'all keep saying it's me. This is them, the directors, the producers, the writers. Everybody's like, the companies, Disney, Marvel's like, we can't do this. We're already taking losses from ESPN. Nobody's watching. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing that. And then this shit not bringing no revenue?
I don't know what they're doing. I'm only speaking on the fact that you said if a movie makes $300 million and it was $200 million, they only make $100 million, that's a loss to them. Mm-hmm. And that's the only part. That's the only part that I'm speaking on. All I'm saying is that you're saying that, but that's not an actual loss. You think it's a loss because they don't have money to go into.
I don't think that. That's them. I don't think that. That's them. That's their terminology. Because if it's real money, they'd have been like, we can roll this out again.
$100 million is real money. But that might not be enough to make a number 2. is what you're totally looking past. In order to take that money to be successful, you have to make a gross like of Black Panther to put it into a number 2. So you don't have to go back and borrow money from other people. You're not in debt. That's the whole business side of it. It's the same way of us saying Disney, they got money. But they gotta say that they don't got money in order to do what they want or need to do.
Some movies are a write-off too, Hein.
Like albums.
Like Indiana Jones, the third
shit is a write-off.
Harrison Ford is still under contract. Let's make it.
Which Indiana Jones you talking about?
The one that's out now.
Cool.
And the one before that, the fucking Last Crusade with Sean Connery, nobody gave a fuck. I'm an Indiana Jones watcher. Nobody cares.
But what was the budget for that? Was that $500 million in comparison to $40 million?
The Indiana Jones was like $300 million, bro.
And how much did it make?
It's in the box office now.
It's out right now.
How much?
They're projecting not even $100 million.
How much? So then, if it's not making that, it's done.
But you're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
He's just gonna talk. He's just gonna keep talking right over what we're saying to make his point.
But in order to get to that Indiana Jones, it had history of being a box office.
Because they know they can make some money off of this.
I understand.
And they can use it as leverage to write it off. In a way.
I understand, but
let's do an Indiana Jones because people are going to
What number is it on?
At least I can make at least 80 million or 100 million off of Indiana Jones by just diehard fans.
How much you think they got to pay?
And then I could write off the rest. I could figure out a way to write off
How much you
the
think
rest.
they paid Harrison Ford for that?
Who cares?
No, that does matter. That fact is
not
there.
in what we're talking
yes, it
about.
does, because y'all acting like this is my thinking.
So they pay for the cameras every time that they make a movie, Hein. This is what it thinks. This is what I'm gonna make you think. You think that the studios pay for the cameras every time they make a movie.
No, but they budget for the cameras every time.
How about this? How about this?
It's coming out the back lot. It's coming out.
All right.
Building a new camera.
All right,
The location fee is on the lot. How much is the location fee? We're charging for our own movie, Ghost. How much you want to charge, Ghost?
How about this? Special effects on a television show and the special effects on a movie. Is it the same thing?
Do they not?
No.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. No. I'm asking you.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
No.
I'm tell you what the person on TikTok told me who makes the budget.
No. Hold on. Hold on.
Can I tell you something?
Hold on. I'm asking a question.
Fuck your visual effects.
No. Yes, it is. That's part of your budget.
So listen to me when I'm telling you how they write it off.
No, you don't write it off.
I'm telling you how they write it off. I haven't even told you.
First of all, you can write off anything.
I
Don't say
haven't even
that.
told you how they did it.
Don't say that.
I haven't even told you how they did it.
Hold on. My question was, is the special effects...
They write it off.
Ghost,
Let me
say this. Is the
please.
special effects on TV the same as the movie, the quality?
No.
Why is that?
Because it comes from Canada where they can write it off.
No. Why is it different?
The special effects people
don't
are
lie
in
to them.
Canada where they write it off.
No, because the budget ain't there for them to get better special effects.
The special effects people are in Canada based and they write them off. I'm telling you because the person is breaking down the budgets of this movie and I'm listening to him. And he's saying they took the VFX people from Canada to get a write-off for the international charges and all this other bullshit. Then they get PPP from COVID expenses. They own the cameras. They write it. It's so many write-offs that you could do.
And now,
so many write-offs.
when we watch
location sponsorship from using a certain location. Let me shoot this movie in France so I can get France tourism and I can write it off because it's a France fucking location that people go on vacation at. These are things that the Hollywood does to write off their movies.
Netflix, when they use their special effects for their shows, better than the television, yes or no?
It's in Canada.
Is it yes or no? When a show has not enough budget for special effects, what do? They shoot less episodes. Instead of the standard 22, they'll do 10 or 13 because there's no money to keep pumping the special effects.
The writers are striking now because they're making less episodes on purpose.
For what?
To fucking write the budget.
To do what Disney's doing. I just told you.
Write the budget.
You are talking like a person who only watches television, as if you haven't walked with me for 7 years in the music business.
Nanny.
Let me just say this. As if he has not walked with me for 7 years in the music business, and I haven't showed you everything you thought was real isn't. I've showed you. So why are you gonna say the music business is what? Entertainment. So why the fuck are you sitting up here acting like you think movies is any fucking different?
I'm giving you Hollywood. I've told you 22 episodes for a regular show. You don't see no special effects. None. It's just regular
We're
shit.
not getting 22 episodes anymore.
You not? On regular TV?
Fuck no.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they're complaining about.
Nobody got no 22
what they're
episodes for a
striking
season.
A season has been down to 8 to 10
got 22
episodes.
That's on Netflix.
No, on everything.
Where are you looking at they got 22 episodes?
Yo, The Flash, CW. They had all them joints.
Bro,
Regular TV.
The Flash came out 10 years ago.
What is he talking about? I even know that.
We're talking about now.
Hold on. Y'all talking about cable shows, Netflix shows.
How many seasons, how many episodes is in Stars? Let's talk your man, 50. How many episodes?
10, 8.
It's always
8 to
been
10.
It's always been 10.
Okay.
It's Stars, but Stars, Netflix, that's always been 10 because of their budget. They don't shoot more than that.
Okay, I got one that's not 22.
Because of the budget.
For Life that 50 had on Channel 7, nigga.
And where's it at?
Nigga, where's it? What are you talking about?
No,
where's it at?
Where's it at?
That's not what we're talking about.
That-
We're talking about.
Hold on.
That's not.
No,
yo, bro.
no, because-
Yo, bro.
hold
I'm
on,
not talking
hold
about.
on.
No, time out.
You're not-
Yo,
I'm
bro,
gonna tell you why it's not there.
Bro. Real talk. This time, you hold on. You and Ghost been screaming back and forth. I ain't been saying nothing. Now you hold on, okay? It doesn't matter.
Yes,
where
it
it's
does.
At. It does not
Yes, it
matter.
does.
It does not matter.
Because the TV has to order
Yo,
the
bro,
episodes.
let me ask you a question. Are you going to keep cutting me off or what, bro?
Okay.
I let y'all niggas yell. Are you just going to keep cutting me off? Is all I'm asking. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
all
it
right?
do.
Because For Life had 2 or 3 fucking seasons already. All right? It's off TV now. And both seasons that I saw did not have no goddamn 22 episodes. And that was no more than 3 or 4 years ago that shit was out.
First
What
of
are you
all-
talking about?
First of all, that's a mini-series. Gotta know the terminology. That's why that matters. Then they said, we're only gonna order this amount of episodes because we don't believe it can do more.
Black Mirror had 6 episodes.
That's standard on
I-
Netflix.
let me-
The budget is crazy.
Let me ask you one question, and don't try to get around it. Name me a fucking show that got 22 episodes. Name one.
Besides the
Wait, no,
Simpsons.
don't say shit.
Hold on.
No, you don't say shit. Name one, nigga.
That came out in the past 5 years.
Name
What?
one, nigga. Name one, nigga. Since you up here talking, spit your
I
facts.
told you, The
Name
Flash.
one. That was 10 years ago.
And then-
Stop.
hold on, no. Don't
Stop.
do. Hold on.
Come on, bro.
Hold
Stop,
on,
bro.
hold on. You told me I'm giving you shows that I see on network television that be having. Boom. The Blacklist had a shit ton of episodes. They were doing 20. This was their final season. They did 13. Done. Blacklist. That's NBC. A lot of them NBC shows, 18 and up. They don't have crazy budgets. It's just a storyline. When you start having all these crazy effects, all these crazy guns, parachuting, it gets less. It don't get more. The only show right now that has a crazy budget that they're letting rock is Daredevil. They're giving them 18. Unheard of.
If you say so, bro. What I'm saying.
So you want to talk about the Universal thing? As you said, Elliot?
Take a break and cool down the room.
You want to?
You just have a job?
Yeah, I've said that before.
Just
Yo,
joking.
when they closed down
was just joking.
no, I ain't gonna front, Ghost. They gave us a 4-month notice that they was gonna close down the company, right? Hey, so by the time it was done, the last day it was only 4 dudes. It's like, yo, you're good. We're gonna let you rock off. And sure enough, they just kept filtering people out. They got these think tank people that their only job is to find a way to cut costs. That's it.
That's everybody. Every company has
But
that.
they hire specific people.
Every company hires that, nigga. Record labels, every company hires somebody to cut costs. Even the insurance company. My wife owns one, right? And she owns her own, but then she also does things for other companies and shit, right? And they outsource people to try to cut all of them out, cut their jobs, cut their price.
That's what I want.
That's what they do. Oh, you don't need to do
Sometimes
that.
they mix it in. It's called loss prevention.
Yes, loss prevention.
How about this though?
Yes.
That's a job. I worked there for 4 fucking years.
Loss prevention. And they look
But
at
Ghost,
everything.
in fairness, you were just like me at that job. If niggas didn't know, I would have never.
Not that job. That was before that.
Oh, but
I was young.
No, Ghost. Every job you talked about with me, I don't know if you spoke about Esso. This guy's a renegade. He didn't show up.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
He showed up when he was just working for the other company and shit.
Yo, Ghost was always available.
No,
even with that job.
Best work
No,
ever,
but he woke up. See, I thought that too. But I actually talked to him and was like, "How are you pulling this off?" And he told me he had to get up before everybody, get out there, get the niggas there, and he earned the right to do what he was doing.
Once you in a position to set everybody up.
How long did that take you? It only took me
It took like a year too.
A year for me. Because when you met me, you didn't even know I had a job. You like, how are you doing all of this? I'd be chilling. How many times we would go out of town for business? You'd be like, you just gonna leave and not call out? I'm like, yeah.
Y'all niggas wasn't going out of town. Them niggas went to Maryland with me one time.
Yo,
you and Push went to Maryland with me one time to get ASAP Ferg. That's the only time we traveled.
I was out of the job for 3 weeks, and you're like, yo, Hein, this is ridiculous. You don't have a job when you come back. He called me. He's like, you home, nigga? I'm at the job. He's like, this is some ill nigga shit. But I applaud you, though, because you've never had to do a job.
Before that, I was going in. I was there. I was.
What was your work schedule?
For that, for the loss prevention shit, that was like, it depends. It would be like 8 to 4, or I worked in the afternoon.
Flexible.
It wasn't nothing crazy, but I would go in. That was a job. You have to be there because you have to look at the books. You have to see what's there. You have to see the product inventory. It's a lot of shit that goes with it.
I had a job there. I worked at fucking record labels and I had to look at the books and take meetings. I did. I got a check from them.
Did you hold on? Did you use a punch clock?
Nah.
Oh, that ain't a job then.
You don't use a punch
Nobody
clock.
in the music business uses a punch clock.
I know, but that's what we consider a job.
It's different.
No, but that's what. See, the average person wouldn't consider that
the
secretaries.
The secretaries, anybody that doesn't have a high-end job at a record label, they don't punch in and they get a salary, and it's a real fucking job.
It's a salary.
They run around like M-Eazy runs around at Power 105. That's why he calls M-Eazy. M-Eazy is the hardest working man there. You say, right?
Yeah.
And he gets a salary and a check, and he's not punching in no clock.
Let me use my terminology. That is in the sense a job, but people that are really working these 9 to 5s, they look at that as something outside of a job. It's like living a lifestyle. That's just how they look at it.
No, nigga, that's a salary. It's still a job.
No. I'm not saying.
You have responsibilities.
No. I'm not saying.
You have to answer to somebody.
Yo, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not. These people that's working these offices, these secretaries, whatever, they don't look at M-Eazy being on the radio as a job. They're looking at it as something beyond that.
Okay, but
no,
it doesn't.
I'm not saying it's not a job.
But that doesn't mean. But that doesn't. Listen, people could look at things a lot of ways, Hynaken. See, this is the difference between me and you, right? I don't give a fuck how they look at it. It's not even on my fucking mind, right? All I think about is what it is. It's a fucking job. So if they're in a dumbass spot, they cubicle, thinking because they go to a cubicle and somebody's over top of them that you got a job. No, you have a job that people got to be on top of you. A music business job is this. We're going to give you 70, 80,000. You're going to answer the phones and you got to run around, right? The 1 second you fuck up, you're fired, nigga. Nobody give a fuck. Okay? At that other job, they got to figure out how they're going to fire you. They got to let you do it a couple times. They got to warn you. You can do this. You can do that. No. Music business job. Nigga, you supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. You got there at 6:30 and Redman left. You're fired.
I understand. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's a job.
No, that is a job. But when you sit here and say, I work at KFC, that's a job. When you say you work at Universal, no one says that's a job.
That's a job.
No.
It's a job, bro.
Listen, I'm just talking in generalities. People are going to be like, that ain't a job.
Yo, who are you talking about?
The general public is not, that works these bum-ass jobs.
Not every job is a bum-ass job.
Yo, listen to me.
And he's speaking for everybody.
No.
Hold on.
I
I don't hang around people he hangs around.
It's not about
So if he's judging the people he hangs around, they're going to think differently than me.
It's no different than a person that works at an advertising agency. Even though they might know what the 90% are going to gravitate towards, they have a 10% thought process. When these people are complaining, saying, I don't want to work at Burger King, this is a dead-end job, this is what they're saying. Now they're looking at ESO, they're looking at Space Ghost, being in this industry. They're like, this is where I want to be. That's the career I want. They don't look at it as a job. I'm just telling you. Do I think that? No.
To yourself. There's people that go and say, I'm going to start here at McDonald's and I'm going to own one of these motherfuckers. There's people who do that.
He don't hang with those. He not talking for them.
First of all,
he not talking for them.
That don't work like that.
He don't talk.
Dude.
Yo, you talking about niggas? Niggas work at Wendy's and buy Wendy's. You're bugging.
Work at Wendy's
and buy Wendy's. Yes, niggas do it, nigga.
Do you know what it's?
Google.
Hynaken. My first job ever was at McDonald's. My first job ever in life was at McDonald's. The lady who hired me, right, was a Mexican lady. And she was about to own that McDonald's that I was working at.
What does it take?
She was Mexican. She didn't speak English that much. She learned English, learned how to do it, and she worked her way up from where she was hiring me from. What year was this? This was in fucking 2001 or some shit.
What does it take to own a McDonald's now? That's not.
It don't take.
Bro, it's
what?
not.
Just take money.
No, it doesn't take. It doesn't take a lot.
Money's a franchise.
No,
it's a franchise.
No. Not.
No, it doesn't take. It doesn't take a lot, bro.
No.
You know how many people?
No, that's not how you got to go. Look, y'all just thinking it's money. They're not just gonna let you in like that. So you got to meet certain different criterias. Even you think a Chick-fil-A? We can't just get a Chick-fil-A. They got to vet you. You got to be part of a system. All types of shit.
If you got the money and you have the location, you can get one.
No, go look up what it takes to own a McDonald's.
Go, franchise.com. It's thousands of businesses.
Yo, bro, Hynaken. You gotta really,
franchise.com.
You really gotta stop thinking like this. You have to think on
it's not hard.
You have to think more on the positive side. Everything that you're saying is niggas can't do this. Do you know what it takes to do this? People bust down walls and doors. Do you know what it took for me to be in the music business? Nobody knew me. When Puff Daddy saw me and said, "How are you making money?" and I don't fucking know you. Nobody knew me. Okay? I had to use my basketball shit to talk to somebody else, to get my man Junior to talk to an executive's brother to try to get me a shot. It didn't work. Then my god brother helped me get on. Once I got on, people vibed with me and I cultivated relationships, nigga. Niggas looked at that. Niggas look at my story and being in music. I have no legacy. Can't no nigga say they put me on. Straight up. Can't no nigga figure it out and say, yo, I put Randy on, because they did not, nigga. You follow what I'm saying? There are niggas that bust down doors. So when you keep saying that's not possible, everything is possible if it's thought out and you have a calculated set plan and you execute. You can get anything done. You don't have to have the money. If you have a great plan, you start looking for people, go places where they got money and spark conversations. Period, dog.
You're not hearing what I said. I didn't say you can't get a McDonald's. What I'm saying is there's particular criteria to get them. You can't just do that. It's just like saying you could just meet a person and be in the music industry.
Okay, what's the outrageous criteria that's up there?
Right now,
tell me the most outrageous thing that you think is the most difficult to get that's on the list.
Initial down payment is required when you purchase a new restaurant. 40% of the total cost, or an existing restaurant, 25% of the total cost. The down payment must come from a non-borrowed personal resource, which includes cash on hand, security bonds, vested profits, sharing, net of taxes, business or real estate equity, exclusive of your personal residence. So you can't put up your house. Since the total cost varies from restaurant to restaurant, the minimum down payment will vary. Generally, we require $500,000 of non-borrowed personal resource to consider you a franchise. There are limited opportunities to enter the program with less cash available, primarily in rural or urban areas. And in other situations, the financial requirements may be substantially higher depending on the specifics of the transactions. Individuals with additional funds may be better prepared for additional or multi-restaurant purposes. Financing, we require the buyer to pay a minimum of 25% cash down payment towards the purchase of the restaurant. The remaining balance of the price
credit.
may be financed for a period or no more than 7 years. While McDonald's does not offer financing, McDonald's owners and operators enjoy the benefits of our established relationships with many national lending institutions. We
Go to their
believe,
banks.
huh? Hold on.
Is that the most difficult thing?
No, there's still more.
No, I said, tell me the most
Hold on,
difficult thing.
I'm reading the whole thing.
Because that's not difficult.
Hold on, I'm still reading the whole thing.
Okay.
During the term of the franchise, you pay McDonald's the following fees. Service fee must be monthly based upon restaurant sales, including a service fee of 4% monthly. Rent is monthly based. Boom, boom. So they got all these investments in here. There's more shit. That's it. So far.
So are you right or are we right?
They say you got to be in a program.
Where we just said, was it difficult? You made it difficult. Were you right or were we right? Because I swear Ghost said, all you need is money. And I said, that's right.
Just money, but money from where?
Bro, come on,
Hold
bro.
on. You just read what it said.
Yo, bro.
It can't come. You can't. Hold on.
Bro, are we going to be real on this camera? Because if we not, we might as well just cut it off and just move on, my nigga. Are you right or are we right? That's all I'm asking.
So most McDonald's operators have entered. To open a McDonald's franchise, you need at least $2 million. 1 point to 2. So this is more people right here. The franchise fee. Liquid capital, $750,000. So it's more shit in here.
What's next?
All right, let me see. There's a YouTuber who they're going to stay on restaurants. A YouTuber went to a Vegas restaurant and he kind of left a bad review and acted like he was getting kicked out on live stream. He was live streaming this.
Yeah.
The Vegas restaurant then got a ton of fucking Yelp reviews, bad reviews from all different places. It's in Vegas. They got reviews from Montana and all these other places. And then they want to file a discrimination
They
suit
should sue
against
him.
this person.
They should sue him. I would sue him.
Yeah, but what are you going to get from him?
I don't know.
Defamation. It's a
But
defamation suit.
even if you don't have nothing, I want you to suffer for the stupid shit you did.
The people in the
I would sue
community
him.
are supporting the restaurant.
Why the fuck isn't he going back on there saying this is not true now? The same way that you put it out and said that it was true and it wasn't, go back and say it's a prank and I'm sorry and make that go viral so that they can get their shit back. Because it's sad that people are such followers that they had this one clown do something and everybody's just gonna follow and just write up bad reviews.
Is he a big streamer, YouTuber?
Not that big, but he's
a clown.
he had this got him some traction.
He's a
So
clown.
then you know what they're going to
He
do?
used it to get traction.
They're going to do what Cardi B did to Tasha K. Yeah.
That's whack what he did. And that makes people that just makes it more difficult for even people like us. Although we don't do pranks and all that different type of things. Like I always told Hynaken from day one when we started this, I said, bro, people don't want to sit down and talk to people. They don't like this. And he didn't understand it. He was like, why? This and this. And we went back and forth. I said, bro, they don't want to give you a shot to make them look bad. They don't want to take no chances. They don't want to tell their thoughts. So when people be commenting on stuff, I'll be like, yo, bro, you're not even in the realm to even get talked to, let alone to be respected, to be able to talk. And then you up there judging and trying to speak on what grown folks is doing is really putting their heart and putting their shit on the line, their money, their time, everything, their livelihood, the whole shit. So I just look at it and be like, so when you have a clown that does that and it's part of the YouTube family, they don't know how to differentiate us yet. They only call us podcasters and YouTubers. So when they say a YouTuber did this, they'll look at people like us and we be like, we're nothing like him.
And then those Yelp reviews, that could really crush your restaurant. Because one of my peoples had opened a restaurant and they got tiers you could pay for Yelp. So he was gonna pay the $3,000 one. And Yelp told him, do you have the infrastructure to handle this? Because once you pay this, it's up.
And we put you top line.
Yeah,
It's like World Star putting you on the front page.
That your Uber, you gotta have staff for Uber Eats.
It's up.
It's up. So to hear all these bad Yelp reviews, I sincerely get that dude for everything he got. Hit him with the Tasha K. Because that could have crippled their business.
Yo, listen, all he needs to do, if he's really about that life and not being a clown saying, I'm taking my shit and I'm running, go up there and say it was a prank. And you apologize to these people because you didn't realize it was going to be dealing with people's livelihood. It's just not the people that own it. It's the people that work there. It's the kids that's relying on the money from their parents that got to go to that job, and then they work on tips. Come on.
Because he claimed that he got kicked out or whatever, but then they got the security footage. He was sitting by himself.
That's crazy.
And they asked him if you move over here or whatever, and that was it.
So they asked him to move, and he felt away.
No, because they moved because they had a big party coming in.
Okay.
So they asked. He didn't get no food. He didn't have a reservation or nothing.
No, I'm saying the big party probably had a reservation.
It doesn't matter. They had a party coming in there.
He's like, yo, you by
to
yourself. Just can you move right here?
Okay.
Oh, they're kicking me out.
Like, he just went extra with it.
He didn't even order yet though.
I'll say this, man.
You use your powers for good, not evil.
I say with this camera, right? Sometimes people think when they're not on a big platform or a big network. When I started doing interviews, people would talk real crazy because they didn't think this would travel. They're like, I'll give them a look.
I ain't know that either. I'm one of them. Say hi to the bad guy.
And the interview would come out, and you know the numbers I've done. 100K, 300K, 4 million. And they'd be like, I didn't expect this to go everywhere. We're in a time now, you could be in your basement, you can be anywhere. Every camera can get you out to millions of people fast. Yeah, so you got to be very careful with your powers now. You might not be on NBC, but you can still do more views.
Boy, this boy likes some Kai Cenat, boy. This boy,
niggas do.
He likes what he's doing. I'm not mad at he flipped the game a little bit.
I'm not mad at what he's doing. I'm just saying because Ghost don't like nobody, but you know who he likes because he makes comments on him. He brings
Ghost likes a few people. It's just not
positive,
our
but it's because he's positive. He's not doing.
Yeah, no, he's just chilling.
I fuck with him. That's why.
And he's Haitian.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him because, like you said, he ain't even really like causing no trouble. He got his own lane. He doing his own thing. He funny as hell.
Yeah, and he a young dude getting it. He found his lane. You know, they've been trying to blackball him and slow down his power because he has leverage now, man, to be in the top 6 of the complex list. And I think
why would they try to blackball Kai Cenat?
Same thing you said with the
Am
album.
I saying his name right?
Yeah, Kai.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
but remember how you would say when people sell albums and they start getting that potential, that money, you got to slow down this guy's
But he's not a threat.
Not yet.
He's not a threat. No. When I say that, I'm not saying like he's not smart and he can't make moves. When I'm saying threat, I'm talking about that physical threat, like a imposing figure.
His money is.
You know, he's like he made the Spotify charts when he dropped a song on some bullshit.
I believe you. I mean, I'm not denying that.
He says he makes.
But
he
what
says
is he doing that they need to? Let me put it this way.
He told Lil Yachty he averages 4 million streams a day.
Okay, what is he?
Spotify.
What is he doing? What is he doing that they would want to silence a positive?
Influence. The potential is
because he's too positive.
Signed. No, he's under nobody.
Also, so this is what I'm trying to get to. So y'all think it might be the labels or the powers that be?
He's averaging 4 million a day on fucking.
They can't put their thumb on him.
From CD Baby or whatever the fuck.
He has enough power.
He's holding their fucking shit together.
Ghost, correct me if I'm wrong. If he says, I don't like Lil Uzi's new album, could that affect some sales or streams?
Yeah, but that Uzi's
I'm just
smart
saying.
He'll get his ass beat too.
Uzi's smart. He said he didn't like his Uzi's album, but Uzi's smart enough to use him as a marketing tool.
No, I understand, but that's a lot of power for somebody you can't control at an early age. You know, we just saw this one guy damn near cripple a restaurant off some bullshit video. Just think about that. He almost crippled a restaurant in Vegas off a lie. And this 23-year-old young dude is doing 4 million streams a day, not a month, a day.
So y'all think it's the powers that beat that just want to just silence him because he's just making money.
They
He has
power,
influence.
and his
He
influence.
has, and he has influence.
Like he was deciding like that whole Kick shit. He's like, yo, if I go to Kick, it changed the whole shit.
Yeah.
But yo, he got so much influence. They like real talk. You try to squash a nigga like that, and people looking for him, it's only gonna make him bigger.
Yeah.
They might. I'm just like I'm telling you, like the way he's rolling, like he's at an age where he still got mad time for them to grow with him, nigga. Don't let him figure out what the next thing for him is. That's like a second hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Black, it's gonna be like if Jake Paul went into boxing, like it changed the whole boxing.
Yeah, he
shit.
made boxing exciting.
Like he could do that with something else. He could do it with music.
Maybe.
He could do that with music.
It's harder.
Harder.
It's
When
harder.
he has the money?
If I was him, I would stay away from that.
Even with the money
that's
he
a
has.
no-win situation.
Hold on. You think with the money he has,
They got more money.
That's a no-win situation. Don't fuck with that. Don't like if you can do your thing without being in music and being affiliated with music, that's the golden child. Don't fuck with that.
Because he's like, whoa. Because even DDG got
Trying to slow away.
He signed though.
Yeah, he said it, and he said he wanted to go major, and he felt like he had to sign with a major company because all the major stars really be fucking major.
Yo, yeah.
And he got a point. I wanted to talk about the DDG. But on the Kai Cenat thing,
what you thinking? He has.
I just think that he's in a golden position right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I wouldn't fuck with music, like delve into it, because I don't have to. That's all. He's 23 years old. That's gonna be there as long as he stays popular. The music can fuck you up.
If I was him,
It puts you in a different realm.
Right now, I'll be like, I need to fuck with Microsoft or Apple.
There you go.
I would do
That's
that.
what.
Let me
That's
say
what.
this.
Now you talking what I'm talking about, and that keeps him away from this. And you know what helps to market him with the Apple and the Microsoft, the hip hop, the rappers, and I'm affiliated, but I'm not touching it.
Everything you and Go said is brilliant. However, you experienced this one time. I've experienced it 10 times. Niggas have rap dreams.
But he's doing more than what rappers. He's
No.
making more
I
money than any of
I
these
agree with
rappers,
you.
bro.
Yo, that Microsoft play is
it's like
amazing.
he's making Drake money. Like they rappers.
Ghost, how many niggas we know making more money than rappers and they still want to rap?
Man, yo, he's not lying.
I remember the first time I told Esso, I
Not
said,
lying.
yo,
That's
the
why DDG every time he's on this shit like I'm quitting this music shit because he makes more money on YouTube. Like he
Yo,
does.
he makes bonkers on YouTube. But niggas, I don't know what's this allure that there's dudes that's making shit buku bucks and they still want to
I
fucking
know what it
rap.
is.
Talk about it.
You really
Let's
want
go
to know?
for it as that. Woo!
It's the bitches.
You don't.
No, it ain't the money. I know what you gonna say. It ain't. That money can't make you feel. You getting that money because what? You buying that jewelry. You buying them sneakers. You getting that fresh cut. You're not doing that for the money. You using the money to do it for the bitches. The bitches. That's why bitches got so much power. Everything because you know why you want to be a rapper? Because they get the baddest bitches. And the bitches do whatever they want.
Yes. I think the only other people that get badder bitches than rappers is NBA niggas.
Basketball players.
That's it after that.
Basketball players. No. Athletes. Let's give them all, because when they want Derek Jeter, when he was a baseball player that wants to get it in, Carl Crawford, then you got fucking football players that get it in, nigga. Give them all their credit.
Yeah.
Give them all their credit. An athlete and a rapper. That's why when niggas always came to me and rap, I'm like, I'm not rapping. I'm cool. Nigga just came to me at a record label and said, yo, I need you to rap, yo.
Me too. I need him to rap. What? Yo, my nigga, one of listen. One of my manifestations.
Bro.
One of my manifestations. No.
Yo.
Esso knows why.
All he
I want
said
you to have
was-
a record.
all-
A regional record, I'm losing.
All he said was, yo, real talk. He said, yo, just give
Just
me.
rap.
No, he said, just give me 8 bars. That's all I need from you.
How poetic. 8-bar clips.
That's what he said. Yo, I said, I looked at him and I said, nah, I can't, my
listen.
nigga. Then he called me, he said, yo, right now, it's perfect. Your popularity's growing. Like, he said, yo, it just makes sense. He said, everybody gets big and puts out records. He brought up Deion Sanders. He said, look at Baby.
Shaq had a platinum album.
He said, even Kobe tried to do a record. Yo,
What?
I'm scared. I don't want to be in the rapper land.
Here's the rollout. Drake. The Drake and Esso record. Drake, you gonna write the record. Let's go. Esso, 8 bars. You gonna be like, Southside, we outside.
Nah.
And then Ghost is gonna I said Ghost. Yeah, Ghost can write the record. And then you get Hov to do the laugh. What?
I wish.
What is it? Wish.
Them niggas would never.
Nigga,
get
you
on
met
my
a nigga at the Hov event, and I said, we're gonna run into him. And he's like, Hine, I don't know where you get this ridiculous manifestation.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I'll talk off camera about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. But
Spotify audience tiers.
Tears for
They got
audience.
segments on Spotify now. They're gonna put this out soon of tiers of people who listen to your music or podcast or whatever.
But when they put in tiers or brackets, what does that
I'll tell you,
signify?
It goes from active listener to super listener.
Mm-hmm.
So an active listener is actively listening to your music within the past 2 years, but have not intentionally streamed your music within 30 days. A programmed listener is somebody who streams your who hasn't streamed your music in the past 2 years. However, they heard your music from sources like a playlist or something like that.
But who's this for? Because I don't understand.
It's
Is
to
somebody
break down the
paying for
listeners.
this? Or
It's
just data?
analytics. It's analytic
Or it's
data,
just data.
that we're gonna have access to.
It sounds like a ploy to value an artist towards a record label.
No, this is a marketing.
This is where you know where you either are big at or where you need to promote at.
Super listener is your most dedicated listeners.
Yo, that's
That
crazy.
actively stream your music within 30 days.
But we would know where we're weak at.
Yeah, moderate listener is somebody who's actively listening to your
Are we
music
on
many
Spotify?
times. Yeah, we on Spotify. They don't engage frequently, but they could have the potential to be a super listener.
Do people listen to us on Spotify and stuff like
Yes.
that? Or do
Yes.
people just watch us?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they listen
Yeah,
to us.
for sure.
Because I
Spotify
saw
and
like
Apple.
2 people like video the radio and they tagged me, but it ain't been a lot of people that video the radio.
We
Nah,
got
they
people
do it.
listening.
They headphones usually when people running and
Yeah.
stuff
They
like
do
that.
the
That's
running
what
or
it is.
walking.
I appreciate everybody that's listening to us on the radio. That's real love right there.
Yeah, they
Because
did.
usually people need to see image stimulation. You know what I'm saying? Actually get into what you're
I think
saying.
the
I
people
got
who
to think
listen
about
are
that.
way more engaged than the people.
I got to think about that. I got to lower my voice then.
Ghost knows how to mix the audio.
Nah. I gotta chill more because I'm always gauged in with the camera. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm just listening to me, I don't want to hear all that loud shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a naturally loud person, but I'm gonna have to keep my tone down. You know what I'm saying? Because if people really checking for us on the radio, I want that shit to be right.
Yeah, but with that right there, it's almost like how what's that thing that came in? Because before, how you would be able to your radio ratings, you would have to write it in the book, and then they got the other joint where they could digitally tabulate it. So when I see that, I'm just looking at from the other end from a business.
What's that?
All right, cool. This artist is doing this. It's almost like record sales is how I look at it.
Okay, this artist is doing this, meaning what?
Like, okay, you had last month, you had 1 million top tier listeners, right?
No. This is average. Like, let's say you have a full length of listeners. This is segmenting them people. So the people in New York, I got like 30 super listeners in New York.
30.
I got like 3,000 super
No,
listeners from
I
New
get
York.
you on that.
And they are on every time I drop something, they listen to it. Then it's moderate, like, oh, these people
Jersey,
they
not-
sometimes come
Jer-
in and out, and then all right, I'm marketing now. Oh, I got some people that came in that from the marketing, from the playlist I was on or whatever.
I understand all of that. So when it's whatever you do in your contract or when you're going in to negotiate a contract, they can say, hey, we noticed you tailed off over here. this can determine your value too, as whether an artist.
It definitely determines everybody's
so
value. That's what it's for.
So, because before, it's a little bit different, right?
Well,
Okay. Who's more valuable? A person who has 1 million listeners, but only 40's engaged, 40,000, or somebody that has 700,000, but 500,000 are engaged, which can lead to, merchandise sales, things of that nature. Because you've seen what they did, even with YouTube, when before you could subscribe, and Ghost knows this, and you would get an email. Now you got to click the bell twice. You got to personalize it. I can get it frequently. I can get it once in a while. Now a person with 1 million subscribers don't really have 1 million subscribers if only 50,000 hit the bell. I'm just looking at it.
The bell is for the person. It's not for you.
What I'm saying.
He said that they're making it more difficult to
The
find
bell.
it.
Do you know what the bell is? A notification. So if you want to be notified whenever this drops, you hit that bell.
But Ghost, before that, there was no bell.
We never
I
tell people,
understand that.
but we need to tell people, hit the bell.
Yeah.
Because on some real shit, we're approaching 40,000 followers. Or subscribers rather, and our views don't equal the subscribers
Because they don't
that
hit the
we
bell,
have.
but it goes over time. So they come back, they look. So it's like
I do see
it's in
people
people's feed.
I see people to watch the old shit.
But also too, it also depends on YouTube recommendations. To give you a perfect example, the Emery interview on air pollution has been force-fed to me.
Okay.
Yo, no lie. Whatever the thumbnail that Ghost created. The sit down with.
But it's the same thumbnail.
No, it's not.
Shout out to Elliot Wilson. It was shit like that.
Yeah, it's not the same thumbnail. It's way different.
It's a lot of things that play a part.
But therefore, Esso, when I tell you, every time I open YouTube, it's force fed.
It's Rock Nation first.
Shout to Elliot
You
Wilson.
salute to Rock Nation and Elliot Wilson.
The guy that I said was a good guy
From
already.
Queens?
Put it on record. Yo, I told him you was a good guy,
I had to
man.
50 Cent him though.
All right.
Yeah.
You said what?
I had to 50 Cent him.
I don't know why when y'all be doing that stuff, like, why y'all even doing that?
It works, man.
Nah, man. Like, peace and love work too. He could have reached out to him in a kind way.
That way.
Ghost had to force his hand.
Niggas don't listen to me.
I don't think Ghost had to force his hand, yo.
Niggas don't listen to me.
You gotta force these niggas' hands.
Nah. I don't think. Let's talk about that on this YouTube because that's business, okay? What Ghost did with him, I don't think is a good strategy.
Why not?
No, it wasn't. But I took a risk.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the pros and cons. You say it's a bad thing.
I took a risk.
You don't want to.
He took a risk because when he reposted me on his page and put my name up there, that let me know that he knew I wasn't a part of that shit with Ghost. Yeah. But if he would have known, what if he wasn't experienced, right? That whole situation could have went completely left. Because normally people, when they see one, it's all of us. We know he's doing it. He don't know I'm sitting up there like, why are you doing that? Like, chill. Like, we're cool. Like, I have no problem with him. No, but this and that. No, don't battle him. We're better off with him on our side. Like, why are we doing this?
But can it also be, and this is all hypothetical, Elliot needed that to wake up. He might like shit like, not wake up.
He might like it.
He might, and
he might like it.
It's just good fortune.
He likes that shit. And I hipped him to something
else
before that.
Ghost knows his style, dude.
I hipped him to something else before that.
Can it backfire? Hell yeah.
We're doing.
I got a jab sometimes.
Listen,
like, yo, I'm over here, my nigga, too.
We're doing well in every aspect with our podcast and YouTube except for one.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're doing well in every aspect. Why would we do that? We're not part of the controversy.
No, it's not controversy.
We're not.
It was just friendly. It was just like yo, what's up? It was like a tap.
Nigga. Maybe I don't understand the community. maybe I'm wrong.
No, if
somebody sends me a message like that, the way he was going back and forth, I'm looking at this like, who the fuck does this nigga think he is?
And so
It's not playful to me.
If somebody go, anybody who want it, what up? Right? Remember, Kendrick did it.
Okay.
Everybody, he did a Kendrick, and I did a fucking Joel Ortiz. Nigga, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He invited the smoke.
You invited the smoke. So I said, yo, I got this for what?
Respect.
And
Yeah,
then,
but
then he paid attention. You go, oh, okay, this Emery shit is up.
but to go back to that, with the amount of subscribers, I even called you. I said, the way Ghost did the thumbnail for air pollution, we got to reorganize the thumbnail for back because it pops and it can't. Yo,
But can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Are you just noticing he does that for air pollution? Because it's just like it. It's
not.
It's
bro.
only the background. It's the same one. Heineken. It's no different.
There's no difference.
No. I'm talking about
It's a logo.
From air pollution to BagFuel, how it looks. That's why they kept. I swear.
different
Okay,
show.
but this is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is what I'm asking you, and you're not answering me. Are you just noticing that's how air pollution is? Because he's been doing that since Little Baby.
I understand that. I've said that before.
It's a different show. It looks different because it's a different show.
I understand that. Can we readjust it? Because
what do you want to do?
Hold on.
Y'all can talk about it. Let him say it. Y'all can discuss what y'all want to do off camera.
Do I have a clear direction on what I want to do currently right now? No.
You want it cleaner like air pollution?
Hold on. We're gonna tweak it. We're gonna figure it out. So we're just figuring it.
It's just as clean, bro. It's the same. It's not like I'm using different cameras.
Listen, y'all give me ideas and be like, I'm just making a suggestion.
YouTube. So speaking of that, YouTube is rolling out something where you can test thumbnails. Did you know this?
You know, I don't know.
This is coming out where you can upload 3 thumbnails.
Yes.
And they'll see who gets the most traction, and then they'll stick with that one.
Wow.
I like that.
That's dope.
Dope.
Because that's one of the thumbnail and the
Thank you, YouTube.
is the first, and the title's the first 2 things. I swear to you, they fed me that Emery like I wasn't a part of it. Nigga, I clicked off.
I think the Emery went over so well because he doesn't do interviews. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's such a big deal. Everybody knows who he is. He's the Puma dude. He's the Plains dude. He's Jay-Z's best man dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the dude. He did a bid. He's the dude. He's a real nigga too. He really sold drugs and he admitted it. He's the dude. So when you get him to sit down, that's always been our target though, on some real shit. We always wanted to sit down with people who didn't want to sit down.
Yeah, and that could be hit and miss. Like an Emery, that works. There's other people that we could sit down with that they're going to be hidden gem interviews. They're not going to rock off immediately. But later on, like...
We're leaving out one big factor.
What's up?
DJ Clue.
Oh, yeah.
The world famous DJ Clue is one of the biggest factors on why that shit's going to move. He don't do this neither.
Yeah, but when you look at the presentation, it doesn't say DJ Clue or anything. It's just...
It does.
Hold on.
In the first fucking 10 seconds.
No, I'm not talking about playing the interview. I'm talking about when you're scrolling, how they feed it.
It just says Emery.
Emery and BagFuel. There's no, I'm like the way, because usually how
Emery and air pollution.
they want you to give a description with it. Ghost doesn't like doing that.
What are you talking? There's description in every video.
No. And I'm talking about in the actual title of what he's talking about. You just put Emery.
That's a myth. That's a myth. It's a fucking myth.
Yo.
Joe Rogan been putting the same names up there for years.
He's white.
It doesn't. What I'm saying
He's
from the
dope.
inception,
You
if
know
you
he follows
build
what the
an
white boys do.
audience,
You love the white boy shit.
build an audience, you don't have to. If
Listen,
Emery Jones is big enough of a fucking tag, then putting whatever the fuck.
We are building those guests are different.
Yes. When you put
It's
Little Baby, it's gonna go.
You got Little Baby, you
That's a
got A
tag in itself.
Boogie, you got Emery, and with all of that stuff, yeah, I'm there doing it. But DJ Clue is a fucking legend, period. So that's gonna help it move. In any play of people looking at it, passing it on, telling other people, it's just a totally different vibe. We're talking about business. This is like this
Look
is
at who's marketing, retweeting it. Emery retweets it. It goes to an audience. Right?
Listen, I understand that. What I'm talking about is how the YouTube algorithm was force feeding it. And when they force feed it, the recommendations, it's because a couple of reasons. People are watching it longer.
The likes.
The likes is the number one metric.
Views, likes.
Likes is number one. You know that. Likes is the number one metric. You can do everything else. They always
It's not.
Yes, yo.
Average watch time is.
Likes goes.
Average watch time is. People could say there's likes on bullshit all day. Average watch time. If somebody watched the whole video or 20 minutes to 15 minutes of the video, they push it more because they're spending more time on the website.
Understood. And also, the number one thing people don't do is like the video. Niggas will leave a comment. They'll leave a comment on Instagram. Yo, I hate this shit before they even like the video. They'll subscribe before they like the video. They'll press play before they like the video. Because I couldn't understand why they kept saying like. And I had to sit there and do my research. They're like, that's the number one metric.
Mr. Beast doesn't give a fuck about likes. You know what he gives a fuck about?
Beyond that,
But
bro.
I'm trying to tell you from the
What
people.
do the big dogs do?
Average watch time, duration, retention. That's what he cares about. How long can I keep this motherfucker watching?
That's the most important thing.
But here's
He
the
don't
thing.
give a fuck about if you liked it or not.
Yeah.
But Mr. Beast.
How long can I keep
That's
these
an
motherfuckers
anomaly
watching?
right
That's
now.
why they go in there and they do crazy shit. It doesn't.
But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a Hondo with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
In Atlanta, when we was down there, and I watched Drink Champs, I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what they was talking about, niggas was funny. I liked it, so I could see why they would stay on and watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Engagement.
I have never sat down and watched the whole Gilly show and Wallow show ever. I've seen clips and bits and pieces and stuff like that. I saw a lot of the Jay Prince joint that they did. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see the whole thing. You know what I mean? But I watched Nori and them shit, and it was very entertaining.
Think about the biggest Tony Yayo. Watch time, nigga. Nigga standing up, we doing all. It's like, what the fuck is
That's
these
why
niggas
Tony
about to do?
Yayo's golden. When I watch Tony Yayo, I want to keep watching him.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's entertaining. He's willing to argue. He don't give a fuck. I enjoy it. It might not be the most informative shit, but the shit that he's talking about is informative of what he's talking about. And he's not talking about business for me, but the street shit he said, I still remember he said, yo, the gun, it was simple, but it was effective. When he said, we was like, so why niggas more down? He's like, the guns is bigger. And I said, he was like, niggas got 50 calibers now. I was like, oh shit, they blowing holes in niggas. You feel what I'm saying? And it taught me something, and I was entertained by it, my nigga. He's the only nigga that can scream and yell, and niggas really enjoy it. They don't tell him stop screaming and yelling like they tell me and you. They let him scream and yell all day and fucking love it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas just got that sauce. Like, some niggas got it, some niggas don't. I always say that. When niggas is mad, when they see us, they see I'm like, yo, my dude. Like, real talk. Some
Sometimes
Oh,
niggas got
hate.
it.
Sometimes just hate.
Some niggas got it, some niggas don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real in life and in music. And in anything that you want to be in, if you want to act, if you want to be a podcaster, YouTuber. Some niggas got it, some niggas don't. You just gotta deal with it. Everybody got different roles.
Mr. Peace just cares about thumbnails and retention.
I
How can
like the
keep these
retention.
niggas keep on watching.
We
and
need to
why they wanna click
explore.
on this shit.
We need to explore how we could talk better and do things and keep people on our page more. You know what I'm saying?
So retention and thumbnails, because
Tell us.
Yeah, go for it.
This is the one time on this episode I'm gonna look at comments on some real shit.
Oh my God, don't do that. Not because I don't want you to. Then they're gonna be like, Esso's gonna read this one. Let's go ham up in here.
They're gonna say you can't do it because the editor's gonna say jump off a building. They're gonna say
yeah. They're gonna
Yo,
go
you
ham
want
up.
the
They
views?
be like,
Jump
Esso's
off a building. I wanna see you shoot yourself in the
Esso's
face.
reading it. Finally, fuck you, nigga, with your hairline. Fuck you, nigga.
That's how the internet works.
Yeah, son.
If that's yo, bro, if that's what they want to say,
That's
go
how they
for
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yo, tell me how I could get the best beef patty. Yo, you get it by fucking this fucking bitch over here.
Yeah.
Like,
They
let's just
gonna
say
go-
some dumb shit.
They're gonna love it, yo.
If
get
that's
it
what
by
y'all
blowing
want
your
to do,
fucking brains
if
out.
that's what y'all want to do, go for it. But for the people that's serious, Drop the
But you
comments.
know
I'm actually gonna
nobody's
read this
serious on it.
episode.
Nah, there's people that be serious. If you know how to
Niggas are-
read through shit,
People gotta be serious because where we getting our popularity? I'm sorry.
it's a fine line between hate and criticism. You know, constructive criticism.
Everybody's not hate me, dog. I keep telling you, I get mad love. You bugging. I get mad love, bro. Like y'all bugging.
Out of the three of us, who's the most hated?
What's the percentage?
Hold on, who's the most hated?
Oh,
Out of the-
me for
You?
sure. Me
Nah.
for sure. Nah, me for sure.
I'm the least hated.
You
Oh, me for
bugging.
sure. I'm
You
the most
wish.
hated. I'm the most hated.
You wish you was the least hated.
Dead. Out of the three of us, I'm the least hated.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you.
Whatever.
Yo, we're gonna put this in a poll. Boom. Who is the most hated out of
Me.
No, all right.
Me.
It's between y'all two.
I'm telling you. As far as internet goes, niggas don't like me.
Oh, bro, what you talking about? I get mad love. You bugging.
Oh yeah.
He get way. I seen way more love.
I get wild love. You bugging. You bugging. See. Misery love company. So he want me to be over there with the people that hate
I
him.
said I get the least.
You got love at the Jay-Z shit. Somebody's like, yo, fuck with the show. They love you. They fuck with you.
I just be chilling. Remember, I don't look the same in person.
Niggas saw you say fuck with
Who?
you. When we was at the Jay-Z shit.
Oh, the one that was walking with us?
He's unbelievable sometimes.
I know, nigga. Somebody pulled up.
I
and said,
know.
yo, fuck with the show.
I know. I had saw them from when we walked in.
You know how he's delirious though about this, who likes him and all that,
No, I
right?
don't.
Because we had an episode which you're gonna know, I'm not gonna refer to it. He was like, I don't know why he wouldn't like me. I didn't do nothing to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I said, you're the one that saw the computer, you're the one that saw what's really going on, you're the one that told it started with you. What are you talking about? Oh, well, he hates you anyway. No, bro, but we were still there. After that moment, everything changed.
No.
What are you talking about?
Because, remember, since that time, I had a call. Could have been lying. Could have not. But I don't want to say anything extra, but I was like, nigga, that's not going to happen like that. That's just what it is. Sometimes people want to separate everybody.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm just saying for my man, for some reason he forget, like for some reason, I don't know why, like it's so ironic that he talks all this boisterous stuff and everything and then tries to be like, I'm innocent.
Yeah, I'm definitely innocent.
Like,
I
listen.
mind my business. I don't bother nobody.
Ghost.
I be chilling.
Ghost, is that yo, we just went to a place, right? And you just said somebody was like, yo, are you gonna go back to you? Was like, no, because
No.
everybody back there hates me.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
But
Wait, time out.
Hold on.
Was Esso back there? Yes.
All right. How about this though?
He said it.
No.
He
But
said it.
I didn't pretend. See, I was like, hey, I know what these people's time is on. But did I do anything to those people? Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's not what. Yes.
Woo!
The female. There you go. Stop. Stop.
All right,
Stop.
so then, all right, let me show you something.
Stop.
Let me show you the percentile. Out of the 30 people that was in there that all hate me, only one had a legitimate reason.
He had
Yes
just
or
can't.
no?
Yo, I can't. I don't know
Oh,
what
now
you did.
I
to the
don't
others.
know.
I wasn't there for you with everybody.
Oh yeah?
Because you used to have a big shock value type of show and type of personality. And what I do know is people don't forget. People hold on to that. People don't forget, and people have friends, and people pass it on. You ain't the only one. I've dealt with it. When I went to South by Southwest, your man didn't want me in his shit because me and him don't fuck with each other, and I didn't go. But I'm not sitting up here acting like you. I don't know why I didn't go. No, nigga. I know why I didn't fucking go, and I ain't want to go to your stupid ass shit anyway. That was the whole gag, nigga. I was doing it as a favor for y'all. And then I still didn't go and stepped off, but you, for some reason, you acting like, yo, I don't do nothing, and you do mad shit.
All right. Okay.
I'm the one to be telling y'all niggas to chill. Am I lying about that, Ghost? Do I be telling y'all niggas to chill?
How about this?
What?
Hold on. When that whole South by thing happened and y'all was going back and forth, did I not tell you to chill? And what did you tell me? Fuck no. Don't tell me to chill.
Why would I chill at the end? You never, if you want to talk about business, this is what you don't do in business, okay? You don't jump in at the end. You get in at the beginning and you know what's going on. You get into business and you put people together and you do what you're doing right here like, I don't know, I don't have nothing to do with it. Yes, you do, nigga, because we supposed to be getting money together. So if this shit gets fucked up and you put niggas together, you're partly responsible for this shit. But you look at this aspect like, well, I don't know what's going on. He's doing this and you're doing that. And then you want me to come in after a nigga tried to fuck me. And you know it.
No.
After nigga tried to wait, hold on. After nigga tried, you brought it up, and you want to talk about it. A nigga tried to fuck me and use my man's name, pause, and fucking do some shit, get money, and I caught it. And when I caught it, I stepped back and chilled. And when it came down for the money, I'm like, well, what's up with this now? And he knew that. He never jumped in. He never said nothing to the nigga. He waited to the very end, so me and the nigga was going back and forth, and then he wanted to tell me to chill after he knew what been going on for fucking months.
No, I did not know that.
That's cap.
No, because when we had that argument,
that's
cap. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because even he said it on the phone. I didn't know. Then when the whole
who's he?
The same person you're talking about.
That's cap.
So he said it on the phone.
He didn't tell that to me.
Yeah, you was right there.
He didn't say that to me.
No, you asked him, did Hynaken know? He said no. He said that. And then after that, you was like, why did I know this? I said, bro, I literally just told you and I found out and I told you in real time and you called them in real time. And you was like, and I was like, yo, bro, this is what I just found out with the news. Here's what's going on. I told you in real time everything.
Let me ask you one question. And this is for the business because people will try to talk over you. The first key to business is stay focused because niggas gonna talk about a whole bunch of shit, all right? When he tried to use my man's name, did you know about that?
No. I did not know. You wanna know why? We was chilling. Oh, no, hold on. And then you saw in the thread and you was like, yo, bro, this is what's going on right now. Did you know about this? I'm like, no.
Okay.
So you brought me into my attention.
So listen, you're
about?
jumping in, Hynaken.
You asked me a question. Did I know about it? You just asked me the question, and I told you. You told me about it.
I'm going to tell you in what context, Hynaken. The time you told me to chill, right? Mm-hmm. How many months after that was that?
That happened March. No.
How many months after that was that?
Like 2 months.
Thank you. So he did know. That's my point. Right, come out.
About what?
No, listen. Pay attention, everybody. The nigga tried to fuck me, pause, 2 months prior to the argument, okay? So when he tried to do the slick stuff, I came to Hynaken and said, yo, he trying to do some slick shit. And don't interrupt me, bro.
Okay.
He trying to do some slick shit, and I caught it. So I said, Hynaken, listen, when I get this money, I already know the nigga's a slickster now, right? I don't fuck with him. I don't trust him, my nigga. But I'm going to still get this money, and I'm going to honor what I said I'm going to do. We go forward, then we talking about the fucking platforms and what's going on, and then he's supposed to sell stuff for us. He's supposed to help us do all of this. When it comes down to it now, we don't have this stage no more. I'm not bringing my man. Everything is totally changed around, right? Cool, I let everything change. Still waiting to get my money. Of course he's gonna call for the money. What am I giving you the money for? Exactly what I need to find out. Oh, well, you giving me the money for this, and Hynaken told me, Hynaken ain't tell you shit, because Hynaken don't run this money. I fucking do. All right, so I know he ain't tell you a fucking thing. But what Hynaken did know is you tried to fuck me already 2 months ago. You didn't tell him about that, but I told him. See, that's when Hynaken was supposed to jump in.
I did. That was the day. Hold on. Stop, because now you don't know the underlying. That was the day you said, I'm done with this show. Remember that? And he's like, I don't want no parts of it. Not the end of the part. I left that same day, and I was on the phone. I said, SO is done. I'm done. They're like, why? This is bad business going on right here. I was on the phone with both parties for an hour. They're like, yo, we can make it right. I said, he's done. They don't like this. You can't use this man's name like that. Back and forth. And I called you and I said, yo, I spoke to him about it. I said, this is a no-go. You can't use his name like that. You can't use the company's name like that.
Okay. So
I spoke to him.
So we fast forward And guess what this man does? Everything he still wasn't supposed to do. And he didn't get in the middle. I just let it go.
No, because
they went on. They went on. They made their money. I didn't say nothing. This is the moral to the story when he talking about everybody doing this and that. He went on. They made the money. Ghost was there. I didn't say nothing about their money. I stepped off. I did everything else beside that, and I kept it pumping. But when we talk about my man right here, he thinks that that's not a part of business. The part of business is you have to finish out, my man. No matter what goes on, when that shit happens, when everything goes down, we don't even get to that point when we doing business. Automatically, yo, listen, Ghost, you tried to fuck my man already? Hold on, this is how it go. This is how it go, business people. You tried to fuck my man already, and this deal's going down. Everything's coming through me, nigga. So I know shit right. You ain't got to talk to my man because he knows I got the money, all right?
That's what was happening. And then that's how come that final phone call came because you found out what was going on through who? Him or me? I told you, I said, this is what's going on. This is the plan. You like, hold up, this is what's happening? I said, I'm letting you know because I found out. So
where were you when you called me with that? What state was you in?
We was in the same car. I told you in the car, and you called them, and I said, yo, bro, chill. We can rectify this.
You saying it's too late, bro.
What do you mean?
Yo.
Hold on, no. When I found out, I literally found out in real time we was in New York. Yes.
Everybody understand, it's too late. Once you know somebody's trying to fuck your man over, you don't wait till no time in the car and finding out this.
I'm telling you in real time.
You get in the middle.
I already jumped in. You're not getting what I'm saying. When I picked you up, I literally found the message out right there. You got in the car and I said, this is what's going on. There was no lag. If we didn't get in the car, I would have called you.
When were we leaving when you got that message? How many days was it to go when you got that message?
I think 3 days.
Yo,
okay.
It's too late.
But you're not getting what
and what he's totally leaving out is, which is gonna make it really look disgusting business on his part, he did this shit with these niggas about 5 years in a row. So this wasn't even like this was something new. This is something that his partner's supposed to jump in on. That's a well-oiled machine that I get to put some money into and make some money. They've been doing this shit for years. This is nothing new. So there should not have been nothing. Yo, I do this. This is what I do. This is the other stage. This is how we're going to work it. This is what we always do for the last 5 years. How does that get mixed up?
No, it's real simple. How you want to run business is how you run it. You called me and said, I don't like what they're doing with this. I said, this is how they run. This is how, and you said, this is some bullshit.
When was this?
Early on. And then, okay, so then when you said you were done with it, you were done. I called him and said, this was 2 months before. SO is done with this. I'm done with it. Yes or no? You said, Hyn, I ain't talking to these niggas. Say I'm done. Done. I left here.
When have I ever asked you to speak for me? When the fuck have I ever texted you and said, tell somebody something, nigga? Everybody that hears from SO in the camera, they hear it from me. 110%. They not hearing. They'll hear something about him from me. I'll tell a nigga how Ghost and Hynaken feel, but Ghost and Hynaken ain't running around telling nobody how SO feel. And SO ain't texting nobody saying, Ghost, tell him for me.
No.
Does that sound like me?
Listen again.
In the mic, say something, Ghost. Does that sound like me? Ghost, does that sound like me?
This is exactly how it went. Hold on. No. This is exactly.
Ghost, does that sound like me?
Y'all over talking me, and I'm letting y'all talk. This is exactly. We was right here. You said, I ain't fucking with this shit. Let them niggas know. Boom. I called him. I said, yo, this shit is done. I'm on the phone. They're begging me. I said, SO is not fucking with it. Where's the money? I'm not fucking with it. I don't even talk to these niggas no more. No.
You ain't lose nothing. Them niggas is bums, nigga. You ain't lose shit.
No, it's not about that. You making it seem like, yo, I'm doing some bullshit behind you. This shit fractured everything. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yo, you know what the lesson is, everybody? Bad business. BagFuel. Like, subscribe, super thanks. Please believe it. What else can they do? Follow us. Oh, no. And you know what? Ring the bell. The bell is the most important thing. They just taught me that. We got almost 40,000 followers and subscribers. And how many people we got ringing the bell? Do they keep account of that, Ghost?
No, they just put subscribers. The bell is for them, though.
The bell is for who?
For the people who want to see us, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. They all got to hit it. Because if not, the notifications only go to 1,000 people out of the 40,000.
What you mean?
That's
I don't
what
understand
the bell
that.
is for. Yeah, that's what I was trying to
for notifications.
Yeah, but if they don't hit the bell and we upload videos, they don't know.
I know. That's why.
That's what all of them. It's not just for the.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for the. But you know, there's people that's following and don't like us. Like, come on.
To follow.
So you're the one that taught me that.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're just gonna give us an extra.
If you want to be informed and updated on what's going on, just hit the bell.
No, I got you. But you ain't gonna just press subscribe to give us extra subscribers.
Didn't y'all tell me people do that? Oh no, but then y'all they don't do that. They won't hit the bell just to know when you're doing some shit so they can tear you down.
Yeah,
because somebody's hitting the bell.
Somebody just got the bell on.
And somebody got the bell on that ear pollution joint too, because that gotta be ringing off from the little baby from the beginning, because that little baby went crazy. Because I don't know how that shit dropped like that and went nuts.
YouTube recommendations.
Why does y'all Yo, somebody from YouTube, send us the keys to the recommendations.
That's the number one thing that's why I kept saying that Emery was in my face. It's number one on the YouTube. Let me look to see how much.
It's only at 80,000 right now. It's only at 80K.
I'm gonna tell you how much YouTube recommended this shit.
It's only at 80K though.
Cool, though, man.
That's for a channel with 4,000 subscribers. Oh,
okay. But everything up there, the lowest joint is 8,000. It's a name. It's a different joint. We building here more so our own name and what we doing and our own
cultivated audience right here.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be sexy like that one, but as long as we all stay tight, we can benefit from the sexy one and the business one.
Look at the chick that did the Drake interview.
Who see the white chick?
Yeah,
but she's lit.
She's was not lit like that before, bro. This is her first. This is like her second episode,
bro. She has cheat codes in place.
Yes.
And so when I look,
but they're sexy. It's Drake.
No, I understand all of that, but she had other cheat codes in place. So you got.
Ain't she like a model or some shit?
Yeah.
She got like 700,000
followers. She's famous in other ways, but this is her second podcast. Like, come on, fam. And you get
but she got Drake.
All right,
you got Drake.
So,
come on.
So
you're gonna get it.
Guess how many times YouTube recommended this video?
How many times?
61,000 times.
What?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. External, 9,000 times.
Wow.
That means where the repost, like you and Ghost were talking about.
It's a machine.
YouTube search is 2K.
So the
director unknown is 1.5.
That's probably
and other
is
2.3.
That's the number one thing. Any video that booms is the recommendation. So they look at how you 61,000. Yeah. That's why I kept saying, yo, they fed this shit to me like a record, like a hit single. I said, oh, this shit is up.
It's a 78K, 78K.
Yeah, that's a good turnaround.
78K.